Hello, welcome to Sports on TVC Breakfast. We start from Nigerian football, where striker Desire Oparonozie has been recalled to the Super Falcons training camp in Austria after a 2-year absence. Oparonozie, who was a former captain of the team, last played for our country at the FIFA Women's World Cup finals in June 2019. The 9-time African champions are in the Austrian capital of Vienna for an 8-day training camp preparatory to the forthcoming competitions, including the Aisha Buhari Invitational Women's Football Tournament. The city of Lagos will host the tournament that will feature Nigeria and rivals Ghana, Cameroon, South Africa, Morocco, and Mali, contending for a glistering trophy named in honor of Nigeria's First Lady Aisha Buhari. A confirmation of the invited players are on the screen, including Rita Chikwelu and Francesca Odega. And the Oshoala Foundation has announced a partnership with the African Child Talent Development Foundation on an empowerment program for young women and the physically challenged through sports. The two foundations, headed by philanthropist Noah Dallaji and Super Falcons striker Oshoala, unveiled the first soccer and para soccer tournament in Lagos. The competition will kick off on Friday at the National Stadium and Teslim Balogun Stadium in Surulere, with 8 teams battling for the top prize, while 4 teams will compete in para soccer.
The goal of my foundation is to make sure to help as much girl child as we can in the society, to help them achieve their dream, to give them hope. The women's team that are going to be playing, it's going to be 8 teams. It's going to be a knockout game to semi-finals and then the finals. They're going to play before the para soccer teams. The para soccer tournament is going to be 4 teams, knockout as well.
You're going to see more of this collaboration with not just ASISA, with other NGOs who are out there. We discover and develop, so definitely we're going to discover and then also follow up the track to make sure that they develop that talent. And it's not just, it's not just good to discover. Everybody has talent, definitely, but what about the development? So that's what we do.
As we talk about sports development in the country, more than 100 persons living with disabilities from IDP camps in the country have participated in the 2021 edition of the Special People's Cup organized by UNESCO in partnership with 5 Stars Football. The 2-day event held in Abuja had participants from different parts of the country competing in para soccer, para table tennis, BAM sport, and board games. UNESCO says it is using the event as a means of engaging and empowering physically challenged people who have been displaced from their homes or affected as a result of violence and other forms of discrimination in the country. And Nigeria's official kit partners to the Tokyo Olympic Games, AFA Sport, is ready to leverage on its relationship with Team Nigeria at the Olympics to become kit partners of the Super Eagles and major clubs like Chelsea and Manchester United. The Nigerian kit producers are the first indigenous African kit partners at the Olympic Games and have been kit partners to the Nigerian volleyball teams, the Nigerian basketball teams, the D Tigers and the D Tigresses, as well as the Ghanaian national basketball teams, amongst others. AFA Sport is also considering kitting clubs in the Nigerian Football League despite the low patronage the MPFL clubs enjoy from the corporate world. Former basketball player and D Tigers power forward Gozie said that he is looking forward to talk about his desire of making history with Nigerian teams.
Some of these fabrics we made for the Olympics team, a few of them were sourced locally. Most of them were sourced globally because of the quality that was needed to compete at that level. So we want to compete. Our supply chain and our sourcing will be a global supply chain. When we kitted the, whether it's the Volleyball Federation or the Powerlifting Federation, we didn't do that thinking about the return on investment. We do that as a service to our country. We just developed our new soccer boots, and our soccer line is coming out in a month. So it's definitely not just even the Super Eagles. We want to keep Chelsea and Manchester.